What's up, Wolfpackers? It's your boys, the Wolfpack.
Your mama's favorite YouTubers.
What do we do? Can we close that door right there? Oh, there's a straw. Sorry, guys. We're just getting everything together. Can you close that door? Got a straw. I'm biting. Sorry, let me squeeze back in. I'm biting Rocco for real, guys. What's Rocco's catchphrase? Does anybody know? No. It's iced coffee, hun. Can I get my iced coffee, hun? This is a McDonald's caramel frap. Cold. If you guys are bargain shopping, this one is way cheaper and sometimes possibly even better tasting than the one from Starbucks. The McDonald's one is half the price and probably not just as good. I'd say better.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, not. Big old box. Wait, let me see. Which way do I gotta go so you can show it? Bring it in so they can see the scale.
It's like, I'd say it's about like 3 feet.
Whoa, yeah, that's a big box. That's a big box. Any guesses? What's good, Dave's Dimension? Joe figured it out in the building. All right, so any guesses as to what that is? We'll open that up in just a little bit. We also got the mystery box coming from Inland Empire. Good week of collecting. Yeah, no.
Yeah, good week.
What are some of the finds that you guys came up with this week? Let us know. And then before we move on any further, this the Foosh. You guys know the Foosh, right? Older guy with the beard.
Yeah.
I'm an older guy. I'm an older guy. But yeah, the Foosh just today, couple hours ago, 3 hours ago maybe, announced that we are getting a Callisto. Now let me take you guys over here real quick. Now I've been looking for images of the new Callisto. We've got the old Callisto. And I'm thinking this is what it's going to be similar to. The body mold is similar to the Storm that we got from the not Age of Apocalypse, but the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure from 2018, I want to say.
17.
Yeah, somewhere around there. It was a few years ago. So they're using that style the best style. What's up, John Joker? Official Wolf Ghost, not you again. And then Joe figured it out. Yeah. And the Sentinel. That's a good guess. That one won't be out. I think they said something like August or September is the scheduled release date. But yeah, it's gonna be a similar one to this. That I believe is an older model or an older Toy Biz era, or maybe even a customs. It's a good one. And then in the movie we've got this lady. I always thought it was Zoe Deschanel, but I'm wrong, like always. This is coming off of the Foosh's Instagram himself. Let me go full screen real quick. Now I told you guys we were done doing this, showing the phones and things, but I couldn't find images. I couldn't find images of it, and that sucks. All right, that's what we have so far. Apologies, guys, but we're seeing body molds that we've recognized before. I like the blue hair. I like how she's gonna be able to holster her knives. So that's also a plus. So that's kind of, and like I said, just dropped today. The Foosh announced that he was on last night with Unparalleled, but he didn't talk anything about that on his stream. That's weird because sometimes like we get excited if we get 20 people in here. Other people their benchmark is what, like 100 or something like that. He'll have like 200, 300 people in the chat. So that's pretty big numbers. Put up a pic of Callisto. Many did too on Insta. Yeah, that's where my intel's coming from, Joe. Yeah, definitely liking that one. It's let's see if we can find something similar to it, and then yeah, I guess this one, right? That'd be the closest thing to.
Yeah.
Let's show our friends.
The official Wolf Ghost says, "Look behind you."
Oh man, I'm not trying to do that right now. I'm not trying to play with the official Wolf Ghost. The official ghost of the Wolfpack. Abducted figures. Hey fam. All right, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Now if we're getting Callisto, that means later we'll get other Morlocks. What are some of the Morlock names you can think of? They had the they had the build a figure of him for with Jubilee, Gambit, Forge, was it Calibus? Caliban is a Morlock, but that's his super powered form. He's got a form where he's a little more. He's not so OP. Slide over that way a little bit, and then you slide over that way. We're all kind of on screen. All right, let's get to the reveals real quick. We're on Dork side right now. Now we've got the Colossus wave, which hit Thursday. Normally they drop on Fridays, but I think they were trying to avoid people spoiling it, people leaking it. That happens all the time to Ryan Ting. Who's the other guy? Dwight and Dan Yoon. Yeah, just hours before something is supposed to drop, they'll come in and spoil it with leaked photos and things like that. Um, okay, so with 2099, we have 2099. They're reusing the same body mold, and it's exactly it's pizza.
Yeah, it's literally the same body mold.
Pizza Spider Man. What are you thinking about this, Mischievous?
No. It's not really a good figure in my mind, but it most likely is if you didn't have a chance to pick up the old one.
Definitely. This is for the collectors. The I would say either newer collectors or if you missed it, 2015. 2015 was when this one got released. It came out a long time ago. You got your phone on you?
Yeah.
All right, I'll have you tag a few things, pin a few things. But yeah, 2015 was a long time ago. So yeah, I could see if you missed this one in 2015 and didn't want to pay scalper prices, check this out. This is what the 2015 model is going for. Inbox sealed, mint condition. What do you guys think of that? Fair, not fair?
Not fair.
Not fair
It's
at all.
completely unfair how Amazon, they also scalp prices.
Yeah. So, and I mean, we're looking at it's literally the same figure. They did do a paint swap. They redid the chest just a little bit. Let's go back to the very blink and you'll miss it type thing, right? Where it's the logo is a lot smaller now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot smaller, and the butterfly joints might have been redone. But I've seen stills where the trapezoids are like way lifted up. It doesn't look right on the body. Let's see if we can pull up some of said pictures. Yeah, I was on me and IE did a thing the other day where we talked about this, where we broke the story because in the way the media moves now, if you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby mentality. But yeah, he said on his stream, if you can pin IE's latest video, that's the one me and him were on. But yeah, he said on here, like look at the way the waist looks when when he's tilted. Pizza Spider-Man was the gold standard. Was the gold standard body mold for Spider-Man, but we're in 2021 now. So I really expected them to give this to us on the retro card, and then bless you. The retro body mold was going to be highly used. They would have sold us this one again on the retro body mold, sold us again the symbiote Spider-Man on the black on the retro body mold. Pretty much they could have sold us every single one that they have before, and we buy it because it's on the new body mold, on the retro body mold. But with this one, it really screams of a cash grab, but it's also helping you out if you don't have it. We've got it, so to us it seems like a cash grab. To someone who doesn't have it and wants in on it, doesn't want to pay the 200. Well, bam, there you go. Hasbro just hooked you up. It's everything about it is the same. And here's the trapezoid problem that I was talking about. That's really lifted up really high. I don't really care for it. And then the logo would be smaller on this body mold. Some people were saying that the metallic purple is a little bit different too. I can't knock them for putting this up there, but it seems like a cash grab to me. The only thing upgrade is the hands. We didn't get hands, but that's the same exact cape, the web cape that he has. Now we get fisted hands and crawling hands, which they did lack, but one of the main characteristics of Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099, is the clawed hands. So sometimes if you take him out, well, yeah, he can retract them, right, Mischievous?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I was the one who did the work for that. But yeah, he can retract them because it was part of the spider that bit him.
Okay, gotcha. So, cash grab or hooking us up? What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat. What do you guys think? Do you guys have this one, the older version? Are they hooking us up, or is it a cash grab? What do you think?
I feel like it's a cash grab for me because I have the 2015 figure, and it's literally just a respray with a smaller logo.
Yeah, cash grab.
Cash grab says the pack. I'm gonna say Killer Mike said it perfectly. He's got 2099. I don't have 2099. What we actually did was we combined all our Spider-Men to make our Spider-Verse diorama. So technically, if I were to pick this one up, I'd have one for my diorama. I give him his back, and we all go our merry way. Right? I mean, he's not gonna live under my roof forever, so that one Spider-Man isn't gonna be in my house forever. That's my rationalizing with it. That's the way I rationalize that one. All right, what other reveals did we get? There's a couple sale things I want to talk to you guys too about Dork Side right now, but we'll talk about the hitters. We will talk about the hitters. Read off some of the chats for us if you could.
G-Force Racing 20 says, "Hey Wolfpack."
What's going on, G-Force? What's going on? We're talking about the reveals today.
Abducted figures says UFO emoji.
Aliens. All right, so right off the bat, their Dork Side will sell you the shipper case, and this is also what we talked about with on IE's last video, who was going to be the double. So as we see here, it's a 7-figure set, but they're also selling it as an 8, as an 8. Well, that's the way it comes in the cases at the store. So you will be getting doubles of Magneto as we're seeing here, and Magneto doesn't have a Build-A-Figure to go with this wave, so he's gonna be there's no wave association basically. You can pick him up flat out if you're not feeling the rest of the wave. We've talked about it just a little bit. Give me your order in figures in who would you want by order of most favorite. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me line it up. Now the Build-A-Figure is going to be off the chart for this one, because off the table for this one, because everyone wants that Build-A-Figure. That Build-A-Figure is fire. This wave, that's usually how it is. They rope you in with the Build-A-Figure. Once in a while, you get those waves where the wave is better than the Build-A-Figure. That Caliban is the one that comes to mind with me. You got most of the original X-Men, or the Jim Lee X-Men with that wave. So that I like that one better than the Caliban Build-A-Figure. But let me know your top 7.
For me,
let me get Mischievous never talks. So let me get some.
So first,
he does know how to talk, guys. He does.
First is gonna be Shadowcat. Then second is gonna be Magneto. Third, Iceman. Fifth, the Sabretooth.
Oh, you skipped 4.
Oh. Fourth, the Sabretooth.
This is why he never talks. His math ain't great.
Fifth, Cyclops. Sixth, Rogue. And 7th, Morph.
That's Legion. All right, so it's similar. It's similar to mine, but with a few differences. All right, go ahead, Mike. What's your top?
Number 1 is Sabretooth. Number 2 is the Magneto. Number 3 is Cyclops. 4 would be Legion. 5 would be Rogue. 6 would be Iceman, and then 7 would be Shadowcat.
Really?
Okay. I like Legion.
Yours is completely different from mine. Okay, let's get caught up on the chats right quick. Let's see. Pterodome Toys says Sabretooth is nice. It's Toy Slammer. I changed my name. Oh, gotcha. Okay, all right. What's up, Richard Bird says, or what's up, Wolfpack says Richard Bird. All right, so for me, they've been rotating around in my head a bunch of times since they dropped Thursday, right? The only one that hasn't changed its position, Cyclops. I still see Cyclops as peg warmer of the looked like I was grabbing his junk. Let's grab you by the boobies. um, Cyclops looks like he's gonna be the solid peg warmer. Um, Followed by a close morph. Or sorry, Legion. Yeah, you messed me up. I do like this alternate head sculpt. They gave us the pinless arms that we got with Punisher on the cycle, and also Old Man Hawkeye. Right. I like that they gave us feet, bare feet. You don't ever see that on a figure. We got
aside from an Iceman, but
yeah. Right. So 7, 6, and then here's where I'm a little torn. Right. Rogue sells any version of Rogue that they put out. Rogue sells, but I don't like this Rogue. I don't like that she's wearing like UGG boots.
Yeah.
These the fluffy the baggy jacket arms. What yeah, sleeves, whatever this is. I'm not feeling that. I do like the hair. I do like the head sculpt, but don't go into it thinking you're gonna be able to pop this head off and put it on your Jim Lee Rogue, whichever one of the two Rogues you have. It's not gonna fit. It wouldn't fit that style, I guess. But I do like this head sculpt. So for her, she's gonna be my third. And one of the trends that I'm seeing in this AOA wave is the collars on things. She's got it, he's got it, Sabretooth has it, Wildchild has it, Morph has it, and I want to no Wolverine doesn't have it, but they all have this style. I think even Apocalypse on that deluxe.
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're all using this beaded leather or thing going around.
Stud.
Yeah, the stud, almost like the what your jeans are. What are those, like ribs, something like that? I don't know.
Jeans.
Yeah, I assume those are all comic accurate. Yeah, not you know what? Up until last year, not a lot of people knew about Age of Apocalypse. And then you kind of had to go back and whatever. If you actually read the comics, or if you watch like Comicstorian or Comics Explained, whatever you use to to get your data, to get your intel. All right, so those are the three that I wasn't feeling. Right now, I like Iceman. We got him. It's essentially it's the same Iceman that we got in the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure from 2016.
Yeah, because like you can see he has like the spikes around the edges.
They're a little bit different. The one for the Juggernaut wave had it was almost like it slotted into his back. It was almost like a plate, kind of like Kraven the Hunter with his mane. That's kind of what I call that. I call it like the ice mane. But yeah, he threw that on there. So that one, it looks similar, but it might be a new mold to it, and I think they painted it. They added some paint, some white frost to it. And they added a little bit of mold in the arms. I think his elbows have like pointy icicles on the original, on the 2016 Iceman, and the same thing with the knees. But what they are giving us is they're giving us alternate hands. They're giving us translucent versions of like Carnage and Venom. You know how he's got those claw hands.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're looking at right there. The head sculpt is new, and it's got a spikier look. Me and I were debating, or like we were trying to figure out if he's bad in this one, because there's a lot of role reversals, like Richard Bird said, comic accurate. Like yeah, if you don't know the comic line, Professor X dies way back in the '60s, and Magneto is actually the one that puts the X-Men together and stuff like that. Wolverine and Cyclops still don't like each other. Wolverine is the reason why Cyclops only has one eye, and Cyclops is the reason why Wolverine only has one hand. So there's a lot of stuff. Now we get to pair up Wildchild. So yeah, before we start getting too wild, let me go worst to first. Worst would be Cyclops, Legion, Rogue, Iceman, and then after that, it's tough. It's tough who my favorite is, because it's always rotating out of these three. I like the claws that she comes with. I like the body mold that they use. I like the head sculpt that they use for her. I like how the choker is. It's there, but it's not like, hey, look at me, I'm a choker, right? I like the belt that they use with her. With Sabretooth, I love everything about him. They gave us an alternate head, so you're getting a smirk, and then you're getting an angry face. The one thing that they missed, no claws on Sabretooth. That's his ability, right? Is claws. They're not adamantium, but his claws are his ability. That and his healing power and his tracking power. super strength, I guess. But yeah, you missed by giving us just a grip. They gave us gripping hands and punching hands. Like, no, bro, Sabretooth don't punch.
Maybe to hold Wild Child's chain.
Well, yeah, I can see one hand. I can see one hand, but then give me some claws. You know, you gave Iceman claws. Why don't I get claws? I mean, Kitty Pryde gets claws. For Shadowcat gets claws, for crying out loud. And then we go over to, I would probably say Magneto's my favorite from this wave, but like I said, it's always rotating. It's always rotating out of these three who my favorite is. I like that they gave him the twisty braids, almost kind of Native American. Anytime you're going with like alternate timeline, it's always good to reinvent a character. You can do whatever you want with them and be like, hey, new alternate universe. You know, this so and so didn't happen. Look at Sunfire. Sunfire was actually pretty cool in this in last year's wave. So yeah, they give him almost he's got braids almost like a Native American, and then they give us a second head sculpt, which they didn't have to do, of him helmeted. Or you know one or the other, either give us the helmeted or give us the unhelmeted. They didn't have to do both, but they did. So I like that part. And then they reused his
gauntlets.
Well, no, his gauntlets are new, but they reused the effects from Scarlet Witch and turned them kind of purple, metallic purple, and that's supposed to make his magnetic abilities. So let us know what you guys thought. Your favorite figure of this wave. Those were the reveals for yesterday. What is this little hazard thing on? You ever seen that one? Unread notification. I don't know. That's not it. That's the one. All right. Yeah. Let us know. Let us know what you guys think. Oh, can you turn on this light? I forgot. We don't. I was like, why is it so dark in here?
All right, and I also gotta let out the wolf cat. Cool. I've just been secretly petting him.
All right, bring him up. He was on Instagram last night. He was doing promos for the show. But yeah, all right. So those were the reveals.
Please forgive me, Wolf Cat.
Spider-Man 2099 and these guys.
Here he is.
The official cat of the Wolfpack, yeah, Patrick Swayze. What it do? What it do? Sitting Bull Netto. Alright, so real quick before we start losing bodies in the chat. Little package from IE. Can you guys guess what is in the package? We're gonna open this guy up and see what does it do. A couple other things we found. Yesterday, matter of factly, I got a call. Normally, I don't answer calls from numbers I don't recognize, right? Because we got so many, robo dialers or whatever. So normally I don't answer. I let it go to voicemail. But I answered, and it was my local GameStop, and they were like, "Hey, we've got your pre-order." I was like, "It's about mother plucking time. It's about mother plucking time." Because man, I ordered this back in like March. And the original release date was April 1st. If you got yours from Target, if you got yours from GameStop, you had yours April 1st, April Fool's Day, or somewhere roughly thereabout. They pushed mine back to the end of April, and then at the end of April, they were like, "Well, it's not in yet. It's not in yet. A whole month of it's not." They still have my Lady J. Lady J is still supposed to be coming. I'm very nervous about what's going to happen with Cal Kestis because he's a GameStop exclusive, and I can only get them through him. I've seen people with Cal Kestis, and I'm yeah. See if you can find Tigra on here.
Or as you first called her, Tigra.
Tigra. Shout out to the homie Rich M. Tigra. Yeah, when that got announced, man, I was happy as hell for Rich, because Rich has been a really big supporter of Tigra. Okay, so the thing is, if you've never watched the Dan who reviews live streams, he's got Friday who reads off his super chats. The voice doesn't read things well, like emojis. It'll sound them out instead of saying like with our wolf, it'll say woof woof woof. What's up, WOLFPACKERS? Woof woof woof. But yeah, if you try to type in Tigra. Or if you try to type in Tigra, it says Tigra. I don't even call it, I don't even call her by her name anymore. She's Tigra. She's Tigra to me now. This one isn't it. This is an older, but the pictures that they showed were concept. This is a very expensive Marvel Legends, by the way. This is the dark days of Marvel Legends.
Dark days.
old Tigra.
Yeah, but it's a good body mold. People were saying that with this, it opens it up for a lot of the hairier chicks in Marvel Legends, the Wolfsbane and girls like that. Vita Guerra a long time ago did a photo shoot where she paints herself in tiger stripe body paints, and yeah, it was pretty good. I won't show it on this channel because kids and all, but I did have that magazine and it was a pretty good magazine. But yeah, smash or pass on Tigra.
Tigra. Probably a pass for me.
That's a pass for you. It is very niche, very small pocket of the universe. But if you know the universe, if it's something that you really need on your shelf that we haven't had an update of, yeah, is she going potty there? I'm gonna say it's a smash for me. I like the bikini body suit that they used. I think we're gonna see it's not gonna be an exact, but I think it's gonna be similar to the She-Hulk body mold that we got twice already. We got it last year with the Super Scroll Wave, and then individually as the bright green Jennifer Walters.
Still don't forgive Hasbro for that.
Yeah, that was pretty shady on their part. Like, oh look, we're gonna fix it. Well, why didn't you give us that green one the first time? If you knew that you were gonna switch it up, you give us the olive one. People were upset about that.
We got some lag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it look like? Uh-oh.
And then it's telling me.
Your stream is experiencing issues. Alright, tell me something I do not know. PC. Alright, smash. I'll abduct those. I'll abduct those. Very nice. Alright, drop frames. I don't know what I can do to fix it. Are we... Well, you're on... get off your Wi-Fi. That's what you should have done from the gate. And then, Mischievous, check if we've got any TVs on running the... Yeah, that's just us trying to fix our lag, guys. Live. Oh no, come back, guys. I assure you, we fixed the lag. Alright, so you can open up this guy.